demonstrators here are worried. Could this be the end of Occupy Wall Street? Well, they've been here for 27 days and nights, but the owners of this park are now citing complaints they're supposedly getting about lewdness, drug use, groping, and they say they can't clean the place up, and that could lead to a showdown tomorrow morning. It could be a showdown in Zuccotti Park. Owners will move in for a cleanup. Demonstrators say it's more like a crackdown, and some promise to lock arms in peaceful defiance.
If there will be a clash tomorrow, for sure there will be arrests. We hope that that will not take place.
The park's owner, Brookfield Properties, will conduct the cleaning, but when demonstrators come back in, the rules will change. No more camping.
They'll be able to go back, but they won't be able to bring back tents and sleeping bags and the other equipment that they have put in place there.
All day, all week, Occupy Wall Street!
New York City politicians, along with unions, accuse the mayor of crushing free speech rights, and they say the cleanup is an excuse to clear everyone out. The police commissioner and the mayor say this is Brookfield's call. It's their park.
Well, again, they are saying that they want to move them out to clean, whether it's Brookfield, the mayor, or the commissioner. And we're saying that's not true. That is a lie. You want to get them out so that you can crush the movement.
Demonstrators, meantime, whipped out brooms in a desperate attempt to prove they can clean up after themselves. But Brookfield says after nearly a month of eating out and sleeping in, the park is a mess.
This is private property. But it's complex. That people had a right to be there, property. But Brookfield has a right to sort of establish the ground rules.
Question, what's going to happen at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning? That's when the cleanup begins. We can tell you the park's going to be divided into 3 sections, and as each section is done, those demonstrators have to leave that section of the park. There'll be 3 4-hour cleanings that should last over a 12-hour period. The police say they will only get involved if they have to. Of course, we'll have all the latest on Good Day New York. That's the latest from here in Lower Manhattan. Darren, Ernie, back to you.
Thank you very much, Dick. At the same time, some parents are furious at those protesters, saying that they are scaring their kids. Allison and Gary Goldstein have 2 young boys who attend the Lehman School on Broad Street. That's a prep school a few blocks from Zuccotti Park. They say that yesterday afternoon the protesters demonstrated in front of the building, disrupting the class with their loud chanting. And when school let out, the protesters were still there.
There was no way for the kids to get to the parents, and there were children crying. There were children not understanding what was going on, and it's like enough's enough, not in front of a school.
We just heard people screaming outside, and we're like, what are they yelling? And no one can concentrate.
Well, parents say that the protests were not outside the school today.